Picture a young man. He's struggling in college. The weight of expectations and the pressure to succeed are almost too much to bear. His nights are sleepless, filled with anxiety and self-doubt. He wonders if he will ever find his place in the world. His GPA is a dismal 1.7. Doubt clouds his future. Every failed test feels like a nail in the coffin of his dreams. He sees his peers moving forward while he feels stuck in a quicksand of academic failure. One day he finds himself in a beauty parlor. It's a place he never thought he'd be, a sanctuary of sorts, away from the chaos of his life. He sits in the chair, feeling out of place, yet oddly comforted by the mundane chatter around him. It seems like an ordinary day. The hum of hair dryers, the scent of hairspray, and the casual conversations create a backdrop of normalcy. But beneath this veneer of everyday life, something extraordinary is about to happen. But destiny has other plans. The ticking clock on the wall seems to slow down, as if time itself is holding its breath. The young man feels a strange sensation, a tingling that starts at the base of his spine and travels up to his head. An older woman, filled with a strange certainty, touches his head. Her eyes are filled with a wisdom that transcends time. She seems to see right through him, into the depths of his soul. "You are going to speak to millions," she declares. Her voice is steady, unwavering. The young man is taken aback, unsure of how to respond. He feels a mix of skepticism and curiosity. Could this be true? Could he really have a destiny greater than his current struggles? This isn't Hollywood, my friends. This is real life. In the midst of a bustling city, amidst the noise and chaos, a prophecy is born. A prophecy that will change the course of one young man's life forever. This is the story of a man who dared to believe. Despite the odds, despite the naysayers, he chose to hold on to that glimmer of hope. He decided that he would not be defined by his failures, but by his faith and determination. He could have laughed off the prophecy. He could have dismissed it as the ramblings of an old woman. But something inside him resonated with her words. A spark was ignited, a seed of belief planted deep within his heart. He could have let his failures define him. He could have given up, accepted his fate as a struggling student with no clear future. But he chose a different path. He chose to believe in the possibility of something greater. But he chose a different path. He chose faith. He chose to believe in the power of destiny, in the possibility of a future that was brighter than his present. He chose to take a leap of faith, to trust in the unknown. This young man, armed with a glimmer of hope, started his journey. He packed his bags, left behind the familiar, and stepped into the unknown. He didn't have all the answers, but he had faith. And sometimes, that's all you need. He didn't know how the prophecy would unfold. He didn't know what challenges lay ahead, but he knew one thing. He wouldn't let his current circumstances dictate his future. He would forge his own path, guided by the belief that he was destined for something greater. But he knew one thing. He wouldn't let his current circumstances dictate his future. He would rise above his struggles, overcome his doubts, and embrace the journey ahead with an open heart and a determined spirit. He would put God first. In every step he took, in every decision he made, he would seek guidance and strength from a higher power. And with that faith, he would embark on a journey that would lead him to fulfill the prophecy foretold. We all stumble, we all fall. It's an inevitable part of our human experience. From the moment we take our first steps as children, we are bound to trip and fall. These moments of falling are not just physical. They can be emotional, mental, and even spiritual. They are the moments when we face challenges, setbacks, and failures. But these falls are not the end of our journey. They are merely a part of it, a chapter in the story of our lives. It's part of life's journey. Every path we take, every road we travel is filled with obstacles and hurdles. Sometimes these obstacles seem insurmountable and the road ahead appears daunting. But it's important to remember that every journey has its ups and downs. The scenic views, the moments of joy, and the triumphs are all interspersed with moments of struggle and hardship. It's these very struggles that shape us, mold us, and make us who we are. But what sets us apart is what we do after we fall. Do we stay down, wallowing in our defeat, or do we muster the strength to rise again? The true measure of a person is not how many times they fall, but how many times they get back up. It's in these moments of rising that we discover our true strength and resilience. We learn to brush off the dirt, stand tall, and face the world with renewed determination. Do we stay down, defeated? It's easy to feel hopeless when we're at our lowest. The weight of failure can be overwhelming, and the thought of getting back up can seem impossible. But it's in these darkest moments that we have the opportunity to find our inner light. We can choose to see our failures not as the end, but as a new beginning. A chance to start over, to learn, and to grow, or do we rise, stronger and wiser? Each time we overcome a challenge, we gain strength and wisdom. We become more resilient, more capable, and more confident in our abilities. The mountains we climb, the victories we achieve, are all testaments to our perseverance and determination. They remind us that no matter how many times we fall, we have the power to rise again, each time stronger than before. This young man understood the power of failure. He knew that each setback was an opportunity to learn and grow. He didn't see failure as a reflection of his worth, but as a stepping stone to success. With each fall, he gained new insights, new perspectives, and new strengths. He approached each challenge with a sense of curiosity and determination, always looking for the lessons hidden within. He saw it not as an end, but as a stepping stone. Each obstacle he faced was a chance to prove his resilience and determination. He understood that the path to success is not a straight line but a series of steps, each one building on the last. He embraced the challenges, knowing that they were shaping him into the person he was meant to be. With each step, he moved closer to his goals, always keeping his eyes on the horizon. He embraced it, learned from it, and used it to propel himself forward. Remember the 9-dot puzzle? It's a perfect metaphor for life's challenges. The puzzle requires you to think outside the box, to see beyond the obvious, and to find creative solutions. Just like in life, the answers are not always clear, and the path is not always straightforward. But with persistence and creativity, we can find our way. The challenge is to connect all 9 dots with just 4 straight lines, without lifting your pen from the paper. At first glance it seems impossible. But when you look at it from a different perspective, the solution becomes clear. It's a reminder that sometimes, we need to change our viewpoint, to see things from a new angle, in order to find the answers we're looking for. Many people struggle with this puzzle because they limit themselves. They see the dots as boundaries, as limitations that cannot be crossed. But the truth is, the only limits are the ones we place on ourselves. When we free our minds from these self-imposed constraints, we open up a world of possibilities. We begin to see that the obstacles in our path are not barriers, but opportunities for growth and innovation. They stay within the confines of the dots. They are afraid to venture beyond the familiar, to take risks, and to explore new possibilities. But true growth comes from stepping outside our comfort zones, from daring to dream big and to take bold actions. It's in these moments of courage that we discover our true potential. But the solution requires you to think outside the box, to go beyond the perceived limitations. Life is like that. It's about breaking free from the constraints that hold us back, about daring to dream big, and to pursue our passions with unwavering determination. When we embrace this mindset, we open ourselves up to a world of endless possibilities. Don't be afraid to think big. The horizon is vast and the possibilities are endless. When we allow ourselves to dream big, we tap into our true potential. We begin to see that the only limits are the ones we place on ourselves. So, look beyond the immediate, and envision the grand possibilities that lie ahead. Don't be afraid to go beyond the obvious. The greatest innovations and breakthroughs come from those who dare to think differently, who challenge the status quo, and who are not afraid to take risks. Embrace your creativity, and let your imagination soar. The world is full of opportunities waiting to be discovered. Embrace the fall, learn from it, and watch yourself soar. Each fall is a lesson, each failure a stepping stone. When we learn to see our setbacks as opportunities for growth, we unlock our true potential. So don't be afraid to fall. Embrace it, learn from it, and use it to propel yourself to new heights. The sky is the limit. What is it that you truly desire? What sets your soul on fire? Find that one goal, that one dream, and hold on to it with unwavering faith. Write it down, make it real. This young man, fueled by the prophecy, set his sights on acting. He didn't have a plan B, he didn't have a safety net. He had a burning desire and an unwavering belief in himself. But it wasn't enough to just dream. He knew that dreams without action are just fantasies. He needed a roadmap, a plan to turn his vision into reality. Discipline. It's not a glamorous word, it doesn't spark excitement like passion or inspiration, but it's the bridge that connects your dreams to reality. The young man, armed with his goal, understood the power of discipline. He didn't just dabble in acting, he immersed himself in it. He studied, he practiced, he honed his craft with relentless dedication. He didn't wait for opportunities to come knocking, he created his own. He auditioned relentlessly, facing rejection after rejection. But he never gave up. He knew that each no was bringing him closer to a yes. Let's talk about success. What does it really mean to be successful? Is it about amassing wealth? Acquiring material possessions? Think about this. You never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. You can't take it with you when your time comes. True success isn't measured by what you accumulate, but by the impact you have on others. The young man, now a successful actor, never forgot this. He used his platform to inspire, to uplift, to give back. He understood that true fulfillment comes from serving a purpose greater than yourself. Every morning, wake up with a grateful heart. Thank God for the gift of life, for your loved ones, for the opportunities that lie ahead, and before you close your eyes at night, count your blessings once more. Gratitude isn't just a polite gesture, it's a powerful force that shifts your perspective. It allows you to see the abundance in your life, even amidst challenges. When you focus on what you have, you attract more abundance. When you focus on lack, you create more of it. Choose gratitude. Choose joy. Have you ever felt a deep longing for something more, a yearning to make a difference, to leave your mark on the world? That, my friends, is God whispering to you. He plants desires in our hearts as a roadmap to our true purpose. The young man, guided by his faith, recognized his desire to inspire others through acting. He embraced it as his calling, his purpose. Don't ignore those whispers, those nudges from within. They are guiding you towards your destiny. Trust the path, even when it seems uncertain. Now it's your turn. The moment you've been waiting for is here. The crossroads of your life are right in front of you, and the path you choose will define your future. It's time to take that first step, to make that decision that will set the course of your destiny. You have a story to write, a legacy to create. Every moment, every decision, every action you take is a part of that story. Reflect on your past, cherish your memories, and let them fuel your drive to achieve greatness. Your legacy is not just about the big moments, but also the small, seemingly insignificant ones that shape who you are. Don't let fear hold you back. Fear is a natural part of the journey, but it should never be the thing that stops you. Embrace your fears, confront them head-on, and use them as stepping stones to reach new heights. Remember, courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Don't let doubt dim your light. Doubt can be a powerful force, but it can also be a catalyst for growth. Let your light shine brightly, even in the darkest of times. Believe in yourself and your abilities, and let that belief guide you through the challenges you face. Set a goal, take a risk, make a difference. The journey to success is filled with obstacles, but each one is an opportunity to grow and learn. Take that leap of faith, push your limits, and strive to make a positive impact on the world around you. Start small if you need to, but start. Every great achievement begins with a single small step. Plant the seeds of your dreams today and nurture them with hard work and dedication. Over time, those small steps will lead to monumental accomplishments. Every journey begins with a single step. That first step may be the hardest, but it is also the most important. It sets the wheels in motion and propels you forward on your path to success. Embrace the journey and take that step with confidence and determination. And remember, you are not alone. Surround yourself with a supportive community, people who believe in you and your dreams. Lean on them in times of need and offer your support in return. Together, you can achieve more than you ever could alone. God is walking with you every step of the way. In moments of doubt and uncertainty, find solace in your faith. Trust that a higher power is guiding you, providing strength and wisdom to navigate the challenges ahead. You are never truly alone on this journey. The young man from the beauty parlor, he was just like you, standing at the crossroads of his life, unsure of which path to take. He was no one special, just an ordinary person with dreams and aspirations, facing the same fears and doubts that we all do. He was just a young man who dared to believe in himself, who took the time to learn, to grow, and to push beyond his comfort zone. Who chose faith over fear, who decided that his dreams were worth the risk, and that his faith would guide him through the toughest times. And who answered his calling with courage and determination. His name, Denzel Washington, a name now synonymous with success, perseverance, and faith, and his story is proof that with God, all things are possible. His journey from humble beginnings to global recognition is a testament to the power of faith, hard work, and unwavering determination. Now go out there and create your own story. The world is waiting, your potential is limitless, and your journey is just beginning. Embrace it with open arms and let your light shine for all to see.